How was that?
Hardest thing I've ever went through my whole entire life, hands down. I've been through some really physically demanding, mentally demanding things in my life. That was hard.
No. You did a lot of training.
Yeah,
You spent years in jiu-jitsu.
yeah,
You've fight professionally.
yes, sir.
You fight in Bellator.
I have, yeah, I have.
How'd this compare?
You can't even compare it. It's, it was a really big wake-up call today. I definitely learned a lot of different things about myself, some of which I'm happy about, some of which I'm not. But it's literally like going inside a hurricane and then trying to come out of it and be okay and talk and speak and try to function while you're in there. And it's, I don't even know how to explain it. It was hard.
Would you do it again?
I would do it again. I want to do another one today. I definitely want to do another one today, but I'm kind of disappointed in myself the way I handled it. Literally, I wanted to quit within the first seconds of it. Literally, the first second. I can't believe I'm saying that and admitting it.
We can't speak about any of the details.
No, I won't. I'm just saying within the first couple seconds, I wanted to immediately quit.
And was it emotional, or was it too much physically, or?
It's physically, I've done more intense things and more strenuous things. Mentally, I've never done anything like that, and I'm not joking. I always consider myself really mentally strong, and that was hard. That was mentally the most taxing, difficult thing I've ever done in my whole entire life.
So, what sort of emotions were going through your head in that? You said you wanted to quit. What else was it?
I wanted to cry. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm admitting that. I'm like, I'm a man. I'm tough. But that emotion of tears, I started feeling it, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I don't like when I feel that way. It's not that I don't like when I'm exposed to new things that are difficult. It's you start to lose your grip on reality really fast, and it's wild how it happens.
So there's a decent amount of stuff that gets said about how challenging this is. There's a lot of stuff written about how tough the simulator is. I know you heard a lot of it before you came in here.
Yeah.
What did you think about that?
I think everyone was saying was totally accurate, and I'm not gonna try to make a sales pitch, but I think if you want to see what you really have inside yourself, and if you really want to see what it's that feeling of sheer panic and terror is like, you got to do this, and you got to see how you're going to react to it.
So do you think this would be useful for you if you were in law enforcement, or obviously we've got some people here today that are in military special operations in the past. Can you see how this works for them?
100%. 100%. You're never going to get anything this close to reality at all. I've sparred tough guys. I've fought tough guys. I've been training with guys, a new guy in every minute. It doesn't even compare to what I just did right now.
So obviously there's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, there was. Apparently there was. I wasn't really able to kind of take it all in as it was happening. It was just you're reacting the whole time, and you get to find out what's the worst version of yourself because it exposes you.
Now you're brown belt in jiu-jitsu?
Yes, I'm a brown belt in jiu-jitsu.
And how much of that came through for you? You're obviously a talented guy. How much of that actually came through for you to actually do and apply in there?
I might as well not even train jiu-jitsu a day in my life. It was being a beginner again. It really was the feeling of if anyone can remember their first jiu-jitsu class and you went up against a black belt and you just don't know how any of that stuff just happened to you. That's exactly what it was like.
Excellent. You did an amazing job out there. You really. No, it's hard to believe, but you did a really amazing job out there. You showed great control, took care of everyone around you, made really good decisions. You were able to get your focus back and control your breathing and control your heart and everything else. And for a while there, it looked like you got control of the panic, and then you immediately started to go back into that. Do you remember that happening?
Yeah, it was literally like waves of you get hit, and it's like, oh, I'm training, and then you get hit again, and it's like, why is this feeling getting created inside of me? It's literally like waves of reality and then waves of terror just hit you, and I'm trying to recall everything, but it's like the feeling that you have when you're almost in a dream. Like it's that close to where you're trying to put bits and pieces together, and you can't remember which one was the end and which one was the beginning.